New week, new projects, following on from the Yaris last week. This one was previously on air that we did. It's got the ActiveAir E-level system paired again with our ABP suspension. Been running it for about 12 months now, so he's booked in for health check, various other upgrades while we've got it really. This week we've carried out H&R roll bars, and then he is planning a big audio system, but just for now, to get rid of the garbage stock speakers in these vans, we've just done an order some Voce off the head unit, not amplified, and then fully soundproof the doors just to try and enhance them a little bit more. He's doing it in stages, so it keeps the project fresh. I mean, when we bagged it, it wasn't wrapped, so it's come back, complete new look van. So yeah, it looks pretty well. It is stock inside. We've just done a stock upgrade to the Voce tweeters, and then the mid bass. These are actually on our 3D printed on-axis baffles as well, rather than, especially in the vans, that the speaker is so sort of low and down and hitting the center console and everything, that we've behind here we've put an on-axis, so it's actually pointing the mid bass more direct up into the cabin now. Quite a bit of development work in that, getting it to work correctly. But yeah, this is just off it's actually off an upgraded, just a Kenwood head unit. We've not amplified it this time. He's coming back for that. We've just done a passive, so it has a crossover mounted behind the door card. We usually go active and amplify. Going active, as it's called, through an amplifier with built-in processor or separate processor, gives you so much more control on the sound and EQing and time alignment and everything, so we can manipulate and shift the sound for a better experience. Just a speaker upgrade, don't get me wrong, it will completely enhance, especially on a transport. I mean, they were commercial vehicles, so they were never built for sound, more of a purpose of carrying and doing a job. But commercial vehicles are probably used the most, and people spend the most time in them. So this is why not upgrade the audio or the way it drives or the seats, or because you're pretty much living in these vehicles day in, day out. We've also fully soundproofed the outer skins and the inner skins. We haven't done the door cards this time around because, again, he's wanting to go to the black door cards, so there was no point in soundproofing these to then change them out for the black ones. So that will be done at a later date. If you want to hear the difference on the soundproofing, we can give you a quick demo now. So I mean, here's the difference. You can already hear the door shuts with more sort of authority, and you can see this has had full coverage. When we do soundproof these, we take the glass out, the inner skin, so it effectively opens up the whole outer skin, so we can get a full coverage on it. You can pretty much tell the difference, maybe on camera, but here's a panel that's not been done to what has been done. Also, we usually do the door mount in the pocket, which he did have originally, but the client wanted to relocate the touchpad. It's all personal preference, up on the dashboard, so he could see what was going on, a bit easier. Another project, this one's again in for ABP air suspension, so we're halfway through this. The guy has left it with us for a few weeks while he works away. Again, you can see the difference. This has not had quite as much soundproofing as what we usually carry out, but again, the night and day difference compared to how these sound. And this is crucial for any sort of audio upgrade, even if you're leaving the standard speakers in. Just soundproofing the doors and making them less of a tin box will enhance the factory audio. So that is probably the base. You need to start with this before going any further forward. And sort of as explained on the last product, you can do it in stages, to suit everybody's budget. You can start with the soundproofing, then just upgrade to the speakers until you hit where you are happy. Or, like you say, you can just go all out like most of them do. So yeah, other than the soundproofing, this is halfway through having the air installed. We haven't put the struts and legs on yet, but the management system's on. This is just to show you how much quieter they are over the conventional compressors. We do have another van in there that's had a health check that is on other compressors. Perfect opportunity to sort of side by side. None of them have got soundproofing. That again, adding a little bit of that will reduce the noise even further. Straight out of the box, this is a great sort of side by side comparison. a light hum. As soon as you kick the engine on, the engine is actually louder than the compressors. I don't know how well this is picking it up. We've done an official video with dB meters, trying to record it as accurately as possible, leaving, marking out, well, you'll have to check out the other video. But yeah, we marked it all out, we left everything so we could do an absolute sort of side-by-side comparison. And we'll probably do another video in more detail on bench testing and everything else like that. Let's go check out the other one. I need some air defenders. So here's the other vehicle that we've just finished on a health check and everything. So if I lift this up, neighbours will definitely hear you coming with that. So I mean, that was the industry standard. So this has been fitted for years. They do work, but they obviously come with the noise, which is why we put a lot of time, effort and money into developing the ABB compressor to bring that noise right down, still with the performance that you get from other brands, which is a lot quieter, a lot easier to live with. Another project that's happening in the shop this week. Well, this is one set. We've actually got 3 sets. The A-pillars to do again. This set's off over the pond to Australia. Guys running thesis. Obviously, we can't fit the vehicle. Fabricating these, shipping them over there. Got another set to do that's going to Denmark. And then we've also got a set with the vehicle that's actually here that's also running thesis. So these are all, the inserts are lasered out, so we can get them exactly the same every time, and then these are all hand sort of profiled into each pillar. T6, T6.1. We haven't got. We should get an OEM pillar, so that the sort of the design, the concept. I think that's why maybe people like them as well. We tried to basically the OEM tweeter grill. We just tried to follow the symmetry and lines and that, and just oversize, extra large it to fit the mid and the tweeter in, and they seem to just flow within the transporter. And we'll also go into detail. We can do custom grills. They'll be done on the laser, so we can design any pattern you want, put any logo in it, and then they'll obviously be interchangeable. It's something that we're looking to list on the website. So you want to run a different grill for 6 months or change it up, colour, design, you'll be able to just in and out, swap them over. We'll get these out when we're in a cleaner environment. That's why we just left them in the boxes, just touching on it on this video, but we're going to go into more depth on why the clients have chose to go with the thesis speakers, which are the sort of top of the range Audison. So that video will follow on from this the following Monday. We can go into a little bit more detail.